All right, we have the top 7 travel destination in 2022. Honestly, if y'all like me, y'all are broke as so y'all could never even, especially right now, y'all could, we could never even think about going over here. But it's like, it's nice to look at. It really is nice to look at. So let's check them out. And maybe one day we won't be broke so we can go over here.
Number 1 is Norway. Norway is hands down the most beautiful destination I have ever experienced. Norway is a Scandinavian country encompassing vast mountains, glaciers, and deep coastal fjords. I recommend going in early summer. The days are long and warm, while the nights are cool and short. If you go far enough north, the sun doesn't set at all, and you can experience the phenomenon known as the midnight sun.
12:30 in the morning. It's June the 11th, so it's almost the first day of summer, which is the longest day of the year. I haven't been sleeping the past 2 days just because it doesn't get dark. It's always light out. I mean, look at this. The sun just dips down low enough below the horizon where it's like a sunset for 2 hours straight, and then it pops right back up at about 2.
Bro, that's crazy. I did not know that was a thing. The midnight sun? So like you trying to sleep but the sun's always up if you go far enough north? That's cool.
Maybe 145. Real strange, but kind of cool.
In Norway, you can do everything from climb a glacier to windsurfing on the coast, along with whitewater kayaking, backbreaking downhill cycling, and of course, road trip for days.
That's scary. I refuse to drive on that. I refuse.
Number
absolutely.
2 is Bali. Now, I know you're all thinking everyone and their dog on Instagram has been to Bali, has taken photos, has made videos there. But there's good reason for that. Bali is truly a place to find yourself. There is an energy there unlike anywhere else I've ever been in the world. Bali is an Indonesian island known for its forested volcanic mountains, iconic rice paddies, beaches, and coral reefs. One of the coolest things is while in Bali, you can stay in a luxury villa for just about $20 US per night. My number 1 thing to do in Bali for reefs. One of the coolest things is while in Bali, you can stay in a luxury villa for just about $20 US per night.
He's like $20? I spent $20 on food, my nigga. You telling me I can stay there?
My number 1 thing to do in Bali is buy or rent a motorbike and explore the unknown areas and the surrounding islands.
Well, first of all, you're wild. This dude's clearly trying to die. That's on that Caucasian adventure time, bro. Like, nah, I'm not finna take a bike and explore the unknown regions about a country I ain't never been to, bro, or a fucking city. I don't know.
Absolutely incredible. Woo! Sometimes you gotta go on your own adventures. I'm in full travel mode. I didn't even wear shoes. Oh my gosh. Would you look at this?
Head up north to Ubud.
And you right, continue.
And play with the monkeys.
Nah, you got that too. I ain't touching the monkeys. They might go rabbit on me.
Welcome to the monkey forest in Ubud. What's he doing? Oh, no, that's the camera.
You can't follow me. I have to leave. Oh, no, you can't grab that. I'm sorry.
Or wake up at sunrise and bathe under a waterfall. Book a one-way ticket to Bali and just let the journey happen. Number 3 is the Maldives. If you want to get lost at sea in the best way possible, you need to head to the Maldives. The Maldives is a tropical nation in the Indian Ocean comprised of 26 ring-shaped atolls, which are made up of more than 1,000 coral islands. It's known for its beaches, blue lagoons, and extensive reefs. Now, when you go to the Maldives, you have 2 options for places to stay. The first, you pay a ton of money and you stay in a very nice all-inclusive resort.
So we're taking a boat now to the Four Seasons Resort. We're grabbing some lunch. We might be able to explore the resort a little bit, just so we could film, I guess, the other side of staying in the Maldives, because it is very, very different. Golf carts all around. They were saying it is $10,000 per night for the top room here. I think doing what we're doing on the boat is the best way to see the Maldives.
The second, you travel with some friends, hire a surf boat, and just island hop.
10 G's? I'm gonna spend one night there and then just probably like be a homeless nigga for the rest of my life.
Did he put his head
What the fuck? We got a stowaway.
There is nothing in the whole world like living on a boat in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Early September is a good time to visit. The weather was beautiful and the surf was very, very good. And if you're not into surfing, you can always island hop and hang out with some locals. Go freediving on one of the many reefs, or even find your own deserted island all to yourself. Number 4 is Japan. Japan is an island nation in the Pacific Ocean with dense cities, mountainous national parks, and thousands of shrines and temples. While traveling in Japan, I opted to stay in traditional Japanese inns to fully immerse myself in the Japanese culture.
This is it.
This Japanese inn has an open-air hot spring bath.
Welcome to my humble abode.
The best way to get around is by bullet train, which is never late, or to hop on a quick flight.
I have a few free hours to go off and just do whatever, so I can't come to Japan and not go to a market. The food has to be hands down the most just interesting part of coming to Japan. There is some food that you would never even imagine eating if you are from the States.
While Tokyo is an amazing city, I wanted to see the country.
Yo, that looked kind of good, bro. Like just going to a Japanese market. I love Chinese, Japanese, Asian food in general. So going to a market like that where it's like, and you know that shit is not really that expensive. Yo, man, fuck this dude, bro.
Side. I went up north to Matsushima and stayed at a local fisherman's inn. I woke up the next day before sunrise and hiked to the top of a hill to see the day begin.
See, that's just too much, bro. I'm gonna be asleep still. That's just too much, bro. You're overdoing it.
Then I went all the way south to Maannn Island, which is a relatively unknown spot to Westerners, and it is home to world-class diving and some of the most remote, untouched beaches on planet Earth. Number 5 is Bonaire. Bonaire is a charming Dutch island located 50 miles north of Venezuela and is a part of the ABC island chain next to Aruba and Curacao. Far, far below the hurricane belt, Bonaire has perfect weather almost year-round. The number one thing to do on Bonaire is to scuba dive. You can scuba both in the day or, for the daring, scuba diving at night.
This is a bucket list thing right here. I've been wanting to do this. You've never been night diving before? Never ever. We're actually joined by a lot of people. This place is super popular just because by the pillars, that's where the fish hang out.
Which is one of the most terrifying, exhilarating experiences I've ever had. Bonaire is home to some of the clearest blue waters on planet Earth and has some of the most lively reefs that I have ever seen. You can freedive in the freshwater limestone cave network that runs below the island. Take a drive to the pink salt pans in the south. Hop on a water taxi to climb Bonaire, a tiny uninhabited island right off the coast to do some snorkeling. Home to some of the bluest waters on Earth, Bonaire is truly paradise.
See, I would go there, like, that sounds like a heavenly spot for scuba divers. But me, bro, I'm a bitch, bro. I'm not scuba diving, man. I'm scared. What if I run into a shark? What if I run into like a fucking Moby Dick or something, man? No, a jellyfish? Bro, I might run into a jellyfish here in Texas on a beach. Hell no, am I not gonna look at a jellyfish and not panic? I'm panicking, bro.
Number 6 is New York City. New York is the capital of the world and has been my home for the past 5 years. Any time of the year is honestly the best time to visit New York. But if I had to choose, I would pick early summer or late fall, although there's no place like New York in the winter with a little snow on the ground. New York has something for everyone. It's that place where you come to make your dreams come true. You can go enjoy the sights like the Empire State Building, the top of One World Trade, head down to Soho for some amazing food and shopping, or take in Central Park. New York is my favorite city in the whole world, and I think everyone should at least visit or live in New York at least once in their life. Number 7 is Hawaii. Hawaii is an isolated volcanic island chain in the Central Pacific Ocean. Its islands are renowned for their rugged landscapes of cliffs, waterfalls, and is truly one of the most incredible places I have ever traveled to. Hands down, the most incredible experience I've had in Hawaii was driving up to the summit of Haleakala on Maui and watching the sunset.
10,000 feet above Maui, watching the sun go down. The sky is lit up. I am so amped on life right now. And do you hear that? It is absolutely quiet up here. There's not a breath of wind. There's not a single person.
Damn,
I am so at peace right now.
Driving the iconic road to Hana is a must. Make sure to leave very early to avoid all the tourists and stop for some banana bread along the way. On the island of Lanai, go horseback riding and off-roading on the backside of the island through the lush tropical rainforests. Finally, on the island of Oahu, hike to the top of Diamond Head at sunrise. Make friends with the locals and truly experience ancient Hawaiian traditions such as pounding poi. Hawaii is that place that sticks out in my mind when someone asks me, where is the coolest place you've ever been?
And well, if you made it this far, comment down below and let me know what kind of videos you want to see on this channel.
Bro, first things first, I really might have to say fuck this dude for real, because honestly, I'm hating, bro. This dude's been everywhere and it looks nice as hell, bro. Besides the scuba diving part, I'm down with everything else he was talking about. Bro, all these places, bro, just have the bluest water I've ever seen in my life, man. I go to our beach here. We don't even got a beach, but I drive like 30 minutes. I go to the beach over there, bro. That shit murky. It look like people were taking pisses, taking shits, bro, throwing up in it, man. Like, it's literally a backwater shit, bro. And it's like the Gulf of Mexico. Like, come on, man. Like, it ain't no Gulf, bro. It's just the shit of Mexico, man. I swear to God. But look, all these travel destinations are for sure, bro. Bro, that wasn't what Bali, right? He said Bali, bro. $20 a night. Yo, you might see me there for real, man. 20 bucks a night in that nice ass place. Yeah, I might need that, but for sure. But nah, these were clean. I actually like most of them. The only one I wasn't really with was the what is it, Maannn I. But the thing is, I'm not a scuba diver, and I'm also trying to live my life. I'm not trying to get trapped down there and with no oxygen, bro. I've seen fucking I forgot what the movie's called, but the one with Paul Walker and Jessica Alba. I've seen that movie like a couple of times, man. I'm not trying to end up like that.
Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stunt.